for you, for me.
My name is Myron Hardy, reading my poem, To the Air. His fisherman's cap is gray as is the sea where he stares. He once saw a mermaid there, near the shore, tangled in kelp. She wanted him to not see her. She wasn't a gift. He wasn't. Yet he stared, keeps returning to stare at the now nothing he sees. Nothing, as in not her. He once said he loved her. Sea life. He's captured. Capturer. Blame agony. Blame perpetual return to the kelp stuck to his feet. For the wind over ears in canals. She's singing a water hymn, not to him, but to the air. This is where he dissolves. About this poem. This poem is thinking through the notion of loneliness, its capaciousness. On several morning runs along the Atlantic, I'd often notice an old man, always in the same spot on the beach, staring vacuously at the sea. And I imagined he was there lonely and longing for a sea being who'd saved or refused to save him from a deep absence, a grayness around and within him.
In parts 1, 2, and 3, the tale of Inland Empire band the Fasades was told. The group formed in 1964 and disbanded in 1970. The Fasades' second single was made up of 2 instrumentals. The A and B sides were both written and arranged by band keyboardist Alan Lindgren. Like their first single, it was released on Shelley Records. It was credited as being directed and produced by Shelley Garrett. Side A was entitled Willie B. and Lara. Side B of the Fasades' second single was entitled Take It Like I Give It. Neither of the two Fasades singles made much of an impact on the local top 40 radio charts, but undoubtedly served a purpose as a promotional device for getting the band gigs. However, the memory of the Fasades lives on in record collector circles. Their first single has sold for as much as $506. And their second single, which contained 2 instrumentals, has sold for as much as $150. And so ends the story of the Fasades, a band that was on the Inland Empire music scene for some 6 years, from 1964 to 1970.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lo-Fi Lounge, and we're here with our good friend Victor Krummenacher, and he's here today to proselytize about the Third Mind. They're on tour, and you got to hear about them. Tell us about the Third Mind.
Third Mind is myself on bass, Dave Alvin on lead guitar, Jesse Sykes is our vocalist, Mark Kieran from the other ones with Phil Esch, and Rat Dog with Bob Weir is our other guitar player, our second lead guitar player, and we have the magical Michael Jerome on drums, and Michael's played with Richard Thompson, John Cale, Charlie Musselwhite, the Blind Boys of Alabama, and it's loosely speaking a jam band, loosely speaking, focused on kind of old 60s folk music, stretched out, played, you know, we improvise it, but it's loud or very quiet.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's fun. It's intense. And it's the first time this band has toured. We're on our second record, The Third Mind 2, which is on Yep Rock, and we're lucky for a lot of reasons to be able to do it.
Yeah, and when you were talking about that sound, I know that you and Dave sort of honed in on it kind of being a psychedelic folk music.
That's right.
Because there's an edge to it, and there is that big range. There could be some very intimate, quiet moments, and then some real, almost punkish things going forward.
Absolutely, yeah. it's taken a while for it kind of to define itself to us. It was, you know, it was a lark. It was an experiment to see if we could do something that was more long form as a platform for Dave's solos. And, you know, and David Immerglick, who's recorded with us, you know, we wanted a platform where people could stretch out, because we all like that music, even though I think all individually are not known for playing music like that. So we felt like we had a good chance to maybe change people's thoughts about, you know, who we are as people and musicians, and just give people a side of Dave that they haven't seen before, and not just Dave, all of us, and just see if it worked, you know, because things like this, they don't always work. And probably for some Camper fans or Dave Alvin fans or even Rat Dog fans, maybe this doesn't work, but we think it does. And the audiences have been pretty receptive, and they're on our side.
They've been very receptive, and, you know, people always, you know, will be minds blown, minds blown, minds blown. And so you're, you know, right in the midst of kind of moving in this other phase of the tour. So where have you been and where are you going?
We've been in Portland. We started in Portland. We played in Seattle. We were going to play in Eugene. We didn't get there because of the ice storm, so maybe we'll come back. We'll try.
Darn ice storms.
Yeah, no, ice storms suck. And Petaluma, Santa Cruz, San Francisco, and now we're on to the last of the West Coast, which will be Solana Beach on Thursday the 31st. Pappy and Harriet's on the 1st of February. We're playing the Troubadour on the 2nd of February, and we finish the West Coast at the Ventura Theater on Saturday the 3rd of February of 2024. And then we go off to Texas. We're trying to get Colorado in there. We're trying to get Chicago in there. We're trying to get the Northeast in there as well.
That would be great. And this is all in real time, because you're going to see this on a Tuesday, and we're talking about this tour continuing from Wednesday forward. So, you know, jam band music, and especially this kind, that's really kind of heartfelt, depends so much on that crowd, on that audience to gather energy.
Yeah, the more energy we get, the better. Although we'll give you a lot of energy. We'll probably get you, I mean, the thing is that the band can play and people notice. And if you like good guitar solos and you like a lot of drama in the music, because that's all, you know, there's storytelling. I think jam bands, it gets kind of a bad reputation sometimes, and I think the thing that works the best is if you are capable of telling a story with the song. You know, that there's an emotional framework in the songs, and that's part of the dynamic of it. So it goes from being, you know, very plaintive. Jesse's a very plaintive kind of vocalist. You know, and it'll be, you know, kind of sad and dark, and then it'll get really loud and really angry, and then really exciting, because Dave will be turned up to 10, quite literally, and the guitar will be feeding back, and it's just, and we never know. Every version of every time we played each of the songs, every version has been really different. Which is
you know, a delight for fans. So it's all up to you. You know, starting Wednesday, you need to get out to go see the Third Mind, and you know, their future depends on it.
Yeah, it does. Quite literally, it's a little hand to mouth. You know, you get these older artists who are doing, it's essentially a developing band, and that is a tough place to be, especially in this market right now. So the more people we have out, the better. And, you know, we would like to do it more, because in general, we have proof of concept now. We now know that it works, and people have been really excited by it. So the more people who come and check it out, and the more people who want to get behind it, the better off we'll be.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Third Mind, for going out with this wonderful concept. And thank you, folks, from Lo-Fi Lounge, for coming to see this band.
A worried man with a worried mind. No one in front of me and nothing behind. Got a woman on my lap and she's drinking champagne. Got light skin, got assassin eyes. Staring into the sapphire painted skies. Wander around, waiting on the last train. Yeah, I'm standing on the gallows with my head in the noose. Waiting any second, all hell to break loose. Yeah, people are crazy, times are strange. Locked in tight, out of range. Used to care, but things have changed. in Hollywood. Just for a minute there, I thought I saw something move. I'm gonna take dancing lessons, do the jitterbug rag. No shortcuts, gonna dress in drag. Only a fool will think he's got anything to prove. Yeah, a lot of water under the bridge, a lot of other stuff too. Don't get up, gentlemen, I'm only passing through. Yeah, people are crazy, times are strange. Locked in tight, out of range. Used to care, but things have changed. Walking 40 miles of bad road. The world is right, the world will explode. Trying to get away from myself just as far as I can. Some things are too hot to touch. A human mind can only stand so much. You can't win with a losing hand. Yeah, I feel like falling in love. The first woman I met. Put her in a wheelbarrow and wheeled her down the street. Yeah, people are crazy, times are strange. Locked in tight, out of range. Used to care, but things have changed. Hurt someone and not even know it. Hurt someone and not even sure it. Trying to get it far away from myself as I can. I'm gonna get down, I'm gonna fly high. All the truth in the world adds up to one big lie. You can't win with a losing hand. Yeah, Mr. Jinx said Miss Lucy jumped in the lake. I ain't that eager to make a mistake. Yeah, people are crazy, times are strange. Locked in tight, out of range. Used to care, but things have changed. Yeah, I used to care, but things have changed.
Was a night to remember. I sank like the Titanic in the sulphur sea. Anything to leave you behind. Anything to ease my mind. Sometimes our lives have been scripted, shipped out by committee with no heart for the sea. Anything to move it along. Anything but not too strong. watch so much TV. Everybody's in this time. Everybody's in this time. Said everybody's in this time. Everybody's in this time.
New album out, sort of, I guess it's newish. It's called Berkeley to Bakersfield. It's a 2-disc set. Anyway, this next song ties the 2 discs together. Unfortunately, tragically, but it does. If you drive down I-5 through the Central Valley from San Francisco towards LA, I don't know why you'd do that, but, and I'm from Southern California, but you get deeper and deeper into the Central Valley, and you'll start noticing there's these sort of not really big trees, but you know, you see all these trees everywhere, right? And they're identical. And after a while, you realize, you know, you've driven through about 70 or 80 miles of them. These are almond trees. That's where all of our almonds come from. They come from the southern Central Valley, mostly. Anyway, this song's called Almond Grove, and it's about a young man who's in the East Bay in Oakland, and he's dreaming about going home to his home in the southern Central Valley in the almond groves. Say goodbye to Miss Jenny, sleeping on a subway grate. Say goodbye to all the ladies waiting for the tricks to show. Got $100 more than I need to score. Got $100, just enough to get me home. Yeah, I'm going back home to the cotton fields, to the almond grove, to the old homestead See my mom and pa, my big brother Jack. He went to Kandahar, but he never came back. Came from Maricopa, had no family left. Worked at Port of Oakland, fell in with the narco set. Ended up a junkie living in my brother's car. Don't shed a tear for me, home ain't so far. Yeah, I'm going back home to the cotton fields, to the almond grove, to the old homestead. See my mom and pa, my big brother Jack. Went to Kandahar, but he never came back. No, never come back. International Boulevard, ladies, don't you weep and moan. Gone to a better place off the dirty streets. Mr. Patel, won't you send my ashes home? Spread them in the old family almond grove. Yeah, I'm going back home to the cotton fields, to the almond grove, to the old homestead. See my mom and pa, my big brother Jack. Went to Kandahar, but he never came back. Yeah, I'm going back home to the cotton fields, to the almond groves, to the old homestead. See my mom and pa, my big brother Jack. Went to Kandahar, but he never came back. Gonna see him now.
Thank you.
Wait, just a little bit.